Sir, what are the common reasons or factors a country might go into debt?
I think the common reason is always that we are earning less, our income is less, our expenditures are more, number one, when it comes to a budget, formulating a budget. So it is always that is accumulating fiscal deficit, a debt through fiscal deficit. The other side, which is accruing or accumulating debt, is the trade side, that we import more than double of what we export, and our export is stagnant. हमारी बरामदात जो हैं, they are stagnant. $30 billion पे it has come to a halt. We are not growing beyond this $30 billion export. So we need to probe into this, that why this is happening. No? And there are so many reasons. You just start counting and you will not finish. So that for that actually what we have suggested in today's conference that I was to suggest is an inclusive, is a sustainable and a curable approach, that you cure the disease and not the symptoms only. We have been, every time we face a challenge and we see the symptoms and we offer Panadol for the headache. Where there is a tumor in the skull, so you have to remove the tumor, and then a human can live, a body can live. So I think for such treatment, it has not to be a one-sided approach. What Pakistan's government, after all, IMF comes to rescue, and there is a rescue for a while. But what we do to meet the IMF requirements, which are again genuine, they're not non-genuine. So what we do, we just keep on passing the buck onto the people. We keep on increasing the rates of the existing taxes, indirect taxes, sales tax, GST, and such other taxes. Whereas the base of the direct tax is shrinking, base of the indirect tax is expanding. So we need to, like all developed economies or developing economies, even in the third world, they are improving their direct tax base. So one of the forgotten tax which is protected, and the non-payment, non-taxing is due to item number 7 of the federal legislative list, that every taxable income must be taxed except for agriculture. So if agriculture is exempted, which contributes 21% to the economy and contributes only 1% to the tax base. So how this disparity can enable your economy to stand on its own feet? खड़ी नहीं सकती आपकी economy. So that's why we say that start from there, rationalize the tax base, bring more sectors into the into the tax base. People who are not paying tax, who are exempted, who are evading, bring all of them, and this is how you go. Any pilferages in the FBR, while they are not avoiding the under invoicing, over invoicing in exports, and under invoicing in import. So that has to be smuggling, Afghan transit trace, they all have to be looked after. So this is another area जहाँ पर your export will improve and your import will go down. Now for export you need urban infrastructure development, water, sewage, drainage system, roads, then open spaces, parks, playground, mass transit, good transportation system, public. So you have to improve upon that also. That is also not happening because the local governments are not empowered. They do not have their own resources. They live on the whims and wishes of the provinces. So whatever allocation comes from the National Finance Commission for the provinces must also include a direct release from the center and a direct award from the center to the 130 districts and cities of Pakistan, because these 130 cities have to become the engine of growth, and they will take Pakistan, and for that matter China, Malaysia, Indonesia, these heavily populated countries, and India. Their growth in the last 2 decades have been because of their manpower development, number one, and the manpower development has come because of their urban infrastructure development, investment in education, in human resource development areas, in health, and in infrastructure, water, sewerage. So if you do this and empower the local government, you will see the magic coming and showing its in 5 years' time. So this is how we know where the world is today, what the world is today, but we do not want to go through the pain of how the world is, where and what it is today. We have to go through the same pain, same process. We are not some different species on this earth. We are like other human beings, other nations. The way they have found their solutions, we have to find our solutions. Thank you.